Hi everybody, welcome to Gnoggintoppers. I'm Kathy. Today I just want to show you how I'm embellishing one of my baskets. A week ago I made a lovely jewelry purchase and I thought, oh, these would be beautiful to incorporate into my crochet and knitting work. And today I had wanted to put jewelry into this basket, but now I have a real reason to, because when I bought these colors, I thought they'd go nicely together, but I'm not a great color person yet. I'm working on it. And this one's very bright, and this one's much more muted or earth tony. And I'm not a huge fan of that juxtaposition of colors, shall we say. So while I wanted to embellish these anyway, now I really want to put something to just, how would I put it, soften that line. And I apologize for my nail polish. We got some stuff going on with some deep cleaning, and I just ravaged my nail polish. And I just really wanted to record this while I was making it. So sometimes you just got to work with what you got. So I started this piece and I buried the one clasp of this necklace, which is really very beautiful. Look at that. It's pretty when it kind of dangles on its own. Can you see that? So that one's really pretty. And actually I have two more I'm probably going to use. I have this one, which has beautiful little red bits in it with the gold. And I think that will come out super pretty. And these are all wide enough, and they've clasps so I can open them. Now I was going to use this one. I'm not sure, because this one is absolutely gorgeous. And these are all glass beads. I might just have to keep it for a necklace to wear, because it's just so pretty. But believe me, I've got lots to choose from. And so here we go. So I attached here, and I have been putting stitches in to hold the necklace down. I'm trying to do it at every, what would you call this? Every actual stitch in this row. So everywhere there's a stitch, like here, here, here. That's where I'm attaching the necklace for the most part. And what I'm using to attach it, because I was first thinking clear fishing line, but then I remembered I have this purpley stuff. And this purple, if you can see it, I mean, it's not thread, it's got a twist to it. And the real nice thing is it stretches. And I thought, well, that's good because the basket is supple. So it'd be nice if the stitches had a little movement so that they don't snap right away or get it all out of shape. I haven't put the top fluffy stuff on yet either, because I thought it'd be a lot. I didn't want to be grabbing it like this and really smashing that stuff down. So here we go. So I'm inside the basket right now, right here. I've made a knot. I want a knot each time I attach it, because with the stretch the beads can loosen a bit. So I'm knotting each stitch. As much as I can, I'm putting it under the yarn so that I don't get big long floats of this purple string here to show inside. So I've brought it from the last knot to this one, and I'm going to put it into the stitch. And there you can see it coming out. Here's the next piece of necklace. And I like to put it on the top of the beads. And I like to give the beads a nice little tuggish because I don't want them to be too loopy. And then I'm going to, where it is on top here, I'm going to bring it right back in again. There we go. There we go. So that's how I'm going to sew that. And you know, I like that. I think it makes a difference. Oh, the magic of, I don't know what it is. The magic of the universe. I don't know, but I think it's doing the job I want it to do. So now I need to knot it. I can make it a nice subtle knot, hopefully. There we go. Just a loop knot. I think that's all I need. I don't have to go too hog wild. And then while I'm back here, where's my finger here? While I'm back here, see there's the bright pink and here's the muted purple. So that's my finger for the next stitch. So I'm going to take my needle. I'm going to go, where's my knot now? My knot's right here. So I'm just going to into the yarn and see the tip of my needle here. I'm going to put it down. It's a nice reason to use plastic needles because your fingers won't bleed as much when you use them to mark where the needle has to go. And if the needle is sharp, that's not always pleasant. So I didn't quite hit the mark. I'm splitting some yarn, so I'm just backing it up and it'll pop right out because fortunately, this is not super tightly crocheted together. So anyway, yeah, I think that helps. Am I just fooling myself? When I finish, I'll show you this. I'm going to put you on pause for a minute because I'm going to go grab the blanket I finished because I found all my yarn bands and I wanted to show you the yarn that I identified. So give me one moment and I'll be right back. Hi again. I think I forgot to tell you too, this is Gnoggintoppers and I'm Kathy, the creator. Sorry about that. And if you're returning, oh, thanks for coming back. I hope we have fun today. And if you're new, welcome. I'm showing off my hedgehog bag. For part 2 of this. Yeah, so welcome back or welcome if you're new. I always appreciate everyone who has a look at the channel, and I love your comments. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe and share and hit the like button and the thumbs up button. My goodness, there's a lot of work to this YouTube stuff, isn't there? So anyway, I did show you this blanket, I believe, on Tuesday, and I did get it all done. I couldn't be happier. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. And I want to show you, here's the border. And I held the white and the multicolor together. And I had plenty to make the border. And it's just gorgeous. I have put a few, I think there's a little YouTube short out, but I wanted to just go over this quick in case you wanted to hear the names and all that. So I'm just rustling out all the ball bands I have. Some of the yarns I'm not sure about. But this was a lovely little stash buster. I made up the size all by myself. It's like 36 inches by 36. It's turned into a pretty good square here. And we'll start from the bottom here. I call it Rustic Americana, and I love it. You know, it's not just red, white, and blue. It's got the woody. I'd call them woody tones. They're at the top. Not that there isn't really one, but That's what I'm thinking. Oh, this thing's great. Honestly, I told my husband I didn't want to sell it, and he said you should really put it up for sale. So I'm going to take it to the Mother's Day market. But if this doesn't sell, I won't cry. I want to keep it, but you can't keep them all, I guess. But you can try. It's going to get the biggest price I can put on it, because this market, you can't sell anything that's over $20. So this puppy's probably getting the 20 on it. Let's see. Oops. Getting my stuff confused. So the blue, the gray, the flecked white, and this red. And the blue is solid. The gray, the white, and the red are all flecked. There we go. And this is part of the Karen Cakes, Chunky Cakes, which is my new best friend. They're not making anymore, of course, but that's the way that goes. And it's in the color Trifle, which I'm not sure you're going to be able to read that. It's really little. But anyway, so when I got so far, I cut it off. And then I added, let's see, this lovely purple here. Another reason I'm showing you this is because I think I called it Homespun, which I think is like their boucle. This is Hometown, Lion Brand, Hometown, USA. So I got that wrong the other day, so I wanted to let you know. Oh, I'm trying to get the sunshine on that. But isn't that a pretty blue? Or purpley blue? And because it's also flecked with a lot of colors, I think it looks like it belongs together. And this is called, not that one. No, that's not what it's called. This is called Sioux City Tweed. Sioux City Tweed. What a fun color. So anyway, I loved that one. I just used it up and called it good because it was just a nice size piece. Then this, make sure I got the right one here. No, this, I'm not sure what this was. I think these were some reds I had on my, I had bought, but they only had plain white bands from the secondhand store. So I don't know what they were, but they were like they were a little thinner acrylic, so I think I held this 4-ply or 4 together, and that was a little too thick. So on the last row, I got smart, and I held 3, and I liked it much better. Oh, and by the way, this is the lemon peel stitch, which I have heard about. Oh my gosh, I love the lemon peel stitch. That's all I got to say about that. So there's the Hometown, the Unknown Red. Then I went back to the Karen Cakes, which is 2 different color blues. And actually, well, you can't really see it now, but at the on the chain stitch down here, which you can't see, that was this dark blue. There was just one row of dark blue to start, then this beautiful lighter blue, back to the tweedy gray or the fleck gray, black to the fleck white. And you can see they're not really huge bands for the size of it. And then I ran out of the Karen Cakes and I weighed it. I was so fascinated because this was 9.8 ounces of Karen Cake. I took the ball band off when I weighed it. It weighed in at 10.1. 10.1. I wrote it right on there. 8, 9, 10. So that was like 3 extra ounces of yarn. I was delighted. Which, you know, still doesn't go far in a bulky... Oh, this is a 6. Bulky 6. I would buy that stuff in a heartbeat if I see it. So I ran out of it completely on the white, and I switched to this beautiful Cardinal Red. Where's the name? Oh, it's way up here. Cardinal Red, somewhere up in there, if you can see that. And this was beautiful. And this I held 3 together, 3 strands together. It's Rhapsody, 100% acrylic. 4-ply. Interesting, it says knitting worsted weight. Well, I used it for crochet. Don't tell the knitting police. I don't want anybody coming to my door today. So, and I weighed this just out of curiosity, and this weighed in at 2.7 out of a 3-ounce skein. So very little had been used out of this. The other red I used weighed 3.4 ounces because I was a little curious what I was using up. So that did a nice big panel, which I think fits in well with all the varied size rows I got going. Then this one I almost pulled out because this, I think my husband said it was kind of greenish. I thought it was kind of goldish. Now it looks a bit more like pewter. And this was great. This was another Hometown, which I had misidentified. Hometown, and it's called a bulky 6. I used it, both of the Hometowns, I used single strand, 100% acrylic, 4 ounces. I didn't weigh these because they looked brand new. Oh, I was looking for the name here. Little Rock Granite. You might remember when I bought these because I got all excited about the price tag that was on them. But this was called Little Rock Granite. And I actually I saved the price tags inside. I took them off, but I put them inside. Oh, I just love, like, at the end of the year, looking at that stuff and remembering. So I almost pulled it out because I wasn't sure it went. You know, to me, it kind of just reminds me of like a wood fence or something. I'm going to hold it up a little. Sorry about the interruption. My husband just came home from his day out. So anyway, this blue piece is my favorite blue color, and I love the name. It's called Dark Feral Blue. Is that not a hoot? Why feral? I don't know. By Wintuck. And I just think that picture, that lady is just lovely. But here's the Wintuck, 100% acrylic. Net weight, 3.5 ounces. I believe it weighed in at 3.6 actually. I kept my notes up here. But I love this blue. I finished with an unknown red, and then well, this is lemon peel here. This was 2 strands held together of the white and the gray fleck. And I did 2 rows of half double crochet all the way around. I couldn't be happier with this. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care now. Bye. Sorry about the interruption. My husband just came home from his day out. So anyway, this blue piece is my favorite blue color, and I love the name. It's called Dark Feral Blue. Is that not a hoot? Why feral? I don't know. By Wintuck. And I just think that picture, that lady is just lovely. But here's the Wintuck, 100% acrylic. Net weight, 3.5 ounces. I believe it weighed in at 3.6 actually. I kept my notes up here. But I love this blue. I finished with an unknown red, and then well, this is lemon peel here. This was 2 strands held together of the white and the gray fleck. And I did 2 rows of half double crochet all the way around. I couldn't be happier with this. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care now. Bye.